Hello, everybody. For today's episode, I thought it would be fun to do an episode of the not so glamorous side of stealth van dwelling. Most people end up finding themselves parking at Walmart, and the reasons vary, but most of the time it has to do with convenience. Got a car about to hit me. And anyhow, I thought I would give you guys a tour of this particular Walmart. This one is at Lantana down in South Florida, and it's where I am right now, even though I'm currently only semi-living in the van. My job, they help pay for like half of my hotel room when I'm actually working, but since I'm going to be off for the next couple days, they're not covering the hotel room, which means I'm actually back living in the van. And sadly, because I'm stuck in this area trying to, because I have to work, I don't want to travel too far to the boonies and actually sleep out in the wilds. So I find myself urban or stealth camping, and for simplicity and ease of finding a sleeping spot, Walmart is my place of choice, just because it has access to pretty much everything I need. Food, water, bathroom, okay? And it's where most vanners end up. So anyhow, we're going to do a tour of my home and possibly yours if you find yourself urban stealth camping. I don't know if you can see this parking lot right here, but there are apparently several other vanners out here who I suspect are camping or living out of their van. And of course mine. Although I see one of the vanners has their van open, I might go up and talk to him. Hopefully he doesn't shoot me. But you can see little Blue there hiding. Doesn't she look stealth? Anyhow, we'll film some segments inside the van just so you can see what's inside Walmart for those of you who have never done it, what your bathroom will look like, and pretty much all the amenities that you'll have while you stay at Hotel Walmart. If you're like the typical urban stealth vanner, then you're probably going to end up spending a lot of time in Walmarts. So I thought I'd just show some of the things that you might find of use. The first is that you do have access to refrigerated foods and fruits and stuff. They tend to be expensive, but if you've got the budget, you can always get fresh fruits and vegetables. So that's a plus. Here are oranges for only 44 cents. So if you budget it correctly, kiwi fruit for 42 cents. You can get decent food, so you don't have to carry all this in your vehicle. You can just simply come get the food as you need it from Walmart. Also, I wanted to point out this particular Walmart is the one in Lantana. It's at Hypoluxo, I think it's called Hypoluxo Road. It's pretty decent. Prices here are about average compared to other Walmarts. You've got a whole frozen food section here, so you can always get cold food. You don't need to buy more than for like 1 or 2 days. Wanted to point out several things for those of you who may be new to it. What I found with most Walmarts is they mark down the meats early in the morning, like about 6:30, about between 6 to 8 o'clock in the morning, 6 to 8 a.m. You can come here to the meat section and find stuff marked down with the yellow tags, where they take off anywhere from, like here's one of the yellow tags here. They knocked $1.20 off from this. But this is like neck bones. Nobody's buying the neck bones. But you can get the meat at a really good deal here if you get here early enough. And as a vanner, you do have that luxury of getting up here at 6:30 in the morning and getting the best pick of the marked down meats. So that's a good way to get meat if you're a meat lover. And are able to cook in your vehicle. Several other little tips are that, the basic thing is just knowing that you have refrigeration available and you don't have to use it in your vehicle. So if you don't have a refrigerator, that doesn't mean you can't have cold food. If you're urban stealth camper, you have easy access to cold food. You don't need to carry cold food except for using that food within a day or two. If you've watched my previous videos, you've seen that I sometimes use these frozen foods and I cook them inside my rice cooker. So if you have a rice cooker, you can cook a lot of these frozen foods. Probably not the most healthy thing for you, but you know, for a quick meal, for $1 or $2, you can get something that you can just heat up inside a rice cooker. Also have a really cool section that I found here at this particular store where they mark down some of the sandwiches and whatnot. Let me show you that here in a minute. They have the pre-made deli sandwiches here, the footlongs here, which they sell for about $5 to $6 here from Walmart for the 12 inches, or you can get the 6-inch subs here for about $4, which I don't think is really that good a deal. But right across from there, they often have like markdowns here. Like you can see, these are marked down to $2, and you can get a decent meal. I mean, if you just want to grab something to go, you know. So always be on the lookout for that. These should be eaten within a day or two. I did buy, like, I tried this giant burrito thingy here. It says extra large burritos for $1. So what I did was I bought one of these, and then I just like split it in half and then put it in my rice cooker and cooked it. And it wasn't too bad. So it was like $1 for dinner. And then I also picked up some what was that? Some picante sauce and some corn chips or whatever they were, tortilla chips. You can also buy these guys to heat up in your vehicle. Like I said, there's no real reason to carry this inside your vehicle if you're stealth camping at a Walmart parking lot. You can just come in here and grab the meal each day, pay for it, and then cook it up. So no reason to even really have a cooler other than maybe a little one to keep your drinks cool. This can be your bathroom for the most part if you end up camping at Walmart. This particular bathroom is actually pretty decent. Kind of big and roomy in here. Hello. This is the one in Lantana. I think the road is called Hypoluxo or something like that. Anyhow, this is going to be a typical bathroom if you end up as a van dweller and camp out at Walmart. It's actually not bad, this particular one. Some are cleaner than others. This one here isn't too bad. The other thing that's interesting about pretty much living at Walmart is that you're going to probably choose the 24-hour super Walmarts, the super centers, which are open around the clock because that's how you can park there without being detected. But what's interesting is you pretty much have free entertainment 24 hours, 24/7, except for on Christmas, which appears to be the only day that they actually shut down. But in the meantime, you could come here to Walmart, read magazines all day. See, this place is great. It's got entertainment. You can read any magazine you want. You can come watch TV. A lot of times they show TV shows on here, so you can sit here and watch movies. And of course, you could play on their internet. They've got the computer hookups with internet connections, so you can go web surfing. Walmart's like a one-stop shop. You could play these games. You can surf the web. So Walmart's an ideal spot, and I think that's why a lot of vanners end up camping out at Walmart now. I really don't recommend doing that because you're essentially living in a van at Walmart. But a lot of people end up doing that. My hope is that I can spend most of my time on the beach and stuff, and out in the boonies, you know, out at various more isolated areas. But because of job and the situation the way it is right now, I am finding myself pretty much having to camp out at Walmart whenever I'm not in a hotel room, just because I have to get back to work the next day or whatever. And here in South Florida, right now, because I'm only getting like one day off, I can't really head out too far out into the boonies to park somewhere. So I'm finding that the easiest place for me to find is usually a Walmart parking lot. But I hope this tour was a little bit educational for those of you who are looking to get into this lifestyle and don't have the budget to really travel to like the national parks or the free campsites that are available, but are doing this because you're kind of stuck in a situation where you have to save your finances. And that may mean stealth camping at Walmart. And this is kind of what you can expect The other thing you can do is just walk around and look at the people at Walmart live instead of going to the website. That's always fun. Of course, if you're into crafts, all sorts of stuff you can do to make your van better. And one of my favorite sections is probably the automotive and the camping sections. Just to take a look there and see the kind of gear that they have that vanners might find useful. So let's see if we can't head over there and see if we can't find some cool stuff to look at. Well, folks, that pretty much concludes my tour of Walmart, which if you're living in a van, this looks like it may be home. Welcome home, everybody.